today. My name is Nidhi. I'm a student in Master 3D. And well, stresses at university, being away from home, having to look after yourself, all contribute to make it quite hard sometimes to ensure that your diet is adequate. So today I'm going to talk about ways of making sure that you eat well and stay healthy. This talk is aimed at helping you, the student of the English department, to stay healthy while coping with study life and social life at the same time. And the topic of my talk today is vitamins and staying healthy. Right. I divided this talk today into 3 sections. First, I'm going to tell you what a healthy diet is. Then I'll talk about vitamins and the importance of them. And finally, I'll show you how to get enough vitamins for a healthy diet. This talk is approximately 7 minutes, and during that time, don't worry about taking notes because I put all the important information on the handout for you. And there will be times for you to ask questions at the end of my talk. So now let's start with the first part. What is a healthy diet? A healthy diet is one that helps maintain and improve health. It must contain carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins, etc. But in today's talk, I just focus on vitamins. Well, if you have a healthy diet, then you should be getting all the vitamins that you need for a normal daily living. However, sometimes you think that you are eating the right kind of food, but in fact the vitamin are escaping, perhaps as a result of cooking, and anyway, you're not getting the full benefit of them. So, when someone lacks the vitamins, how do they do? They usually run shops and take vitamin Bs. I have to say that vitamin Bs can help sometimes, though, just sometimes, but it's far better to look at your diet and how you prepare your food. So now, what are vitamins? I'm sure that you all know about vitamins, so can you tell me about some of the common names of vitamins? For example, there are vitamins A. So what is vitamin A good for? Yeah, very good for your eye. Or vitamin D is good for your bones. So right now I want all of you to watch a quick video clip to remind you of the some of common vitamins and their main functions.
Vitamins and minerals can help you on your way. Dairy, vegetables, dairy fruits, meat and fruit, just ask your mom today.
Ooh, I love to see you. Yes, love you grow. Soon stuff like me.
Oh, I'm vitamin O's. Even though energy for our fingers green. For the vitamin B. Here's vitamin E.
Thank you very much, Vitamin B. Hi, Vitamin. I'm good for you for parcel. Take a lot of me and I'll give you anything to muffle.
Dairy, vegetables, dairy fruits, meat and fruit, just ask your mom today.
Hey.
So, in the video clip, there are just 5 common vitamins. But in fact, there are 13 essential vitamins, and each one plays a special role in your body. For example, help to regulate processes such as cell growth and repair, reproduction, or digestion. So right now, coming back to the main questions that I asked, what are vitamins? Well, as the dictionary tells us, vitamins are food factors, essential in small quantities to maintain life. And as I mentioned earlier, there are 13 types, there are 13 vitamins, but they just divided onto 2 main types, fat soluble and water soluble. The fat soluble vitamins can be stored for quite some time by your body, but the water soluble vitamins cannot be stored. They are removed rapidly from your body. So, a regular daily intake of this one is needed. And for those of you who want to have more information about which vitamins are water soluble, so that you can have the action on task, let's just read your handout. It's on the second column, named solubility. And I also give you some useful information about which salt the vitamins is in. Now coming back, let's move on to the next part. How can you ensure that your diet contains enough vitamin that you need? Well, first of all, you may have to establish some new eating habits. You must eat a variety of food. Then, you need to be ensured that you eat at least 4 servings of food and vegetable daily. Now, you have to show 2 or 3 times a week to make sure that your vegetable and fruits are fresh, and you should keep them in the fridge or in a cool dark place. Now let's refresh our memory by looking at the healthy diet pyramid. We use the pyramid to decide how much to eat each type of food, and this is the pyramid. As you can see, we have 3 levels to our pyramid. At the top, in the smallest area, are the things that you should be really trying to avoid as much as possible. And there are things like sugar, salt, butter, all that sort of thing. Next, on the middle of our pyramid, there are things that you can eat in moderation, not too much though. And then here we can have meat, fish, milk, olive meat, etc. And then at the bottom of our pyramid, there are things that you can eat most of because they are things that are really good for you. And here we have vegetable, fruit, or bread. So to sum up, there's two main points I want all of you to remember after this talk today. First, aware that food affects performance. As the old saying goes, an army marches on its format. So you need to supply a variety of food daily to increase your performance, simply because good health better study. Second, don't lose sight of the healthy diet pyramid when you do your shopping. It's really important because health is about ongoing, and happiness lies first of all in health. And that also brings me to the end of my presentation today. Thank you all for your attention.
Okay, thank you for your time and your presentation on vitamin and health. No, there's some student who try to keep awake by drinking lots of coffee. What is your advice to them?
Coffee is not very good for the body. Maybe it can help you to save weight and can study better, for example, for the exam next day. But in fact, the coffee, if you take overuse them, take more than you need, is not very good. So the best way that you should schedule your time to manage them well, so that you can avoid use that extra solutions.
Thank you.